Have you ever wanted to create something, but then overthink it to the point that you actually don't end up doing it? Same. Are you interested in so many different things, but feel pressured to just focus on one, so you slowly end up abandoning all of them once it gets too hard? Same. Do you find that the fear of failing and embarrassing yourself is constantly holding you back from just doing something that you would enjoy? Same. Hi, my name is Alex, and these are just some of the things that are holding me back from becoming a true artist. I've been wanting to become a full-time artist for as long as I can remember. But I've given myself so many excuses and allowed circumstance to dictate my path that I've come to that point where I had to really confront myself and ask, do I really want to do this? Do I actually want to become an artist? So I've been pondering on this question about purpose. Like, what is my purpose here in this lifetime? I've realized that purpose isn't something that we do, it's who we are. Who we are as humans, we're meant to create. We're here to be able to connect with others, with ourselves, with our environment through self-expression, through creation. With the recent developments in AI and how it's being used at the moment, we're slowly losing that part of our humanity. I feel like we've been conditioned to make everything faster and better and perfect. Like we want that instant gratification, that we are losing sight of what's actually important. And so in a strange way, that's actually sparked my desire to become an artist even more, because I don't want to imagine a future where we humans don't even know how to express ourselves without using AI to do it for us. So my perfectionism and fear of failing was definitely getting in the way. But with how easy it is to reach perfection nowadays, I was starting to appreciate the slow learning process. There are so many creative possibilities and so many ways of becoming an artist that I started to wonder why I was rushing and forcing myself to get to one definitive answer. I felt like I was limiting myself to what I can become. I was slowly realizing that this becoming won't have an ending, because it's a lifetime of living it. A life of constant learning, exploration, and discovery of new things. I loved how my art and ways of self-expression changed as I grew and got to know different versions of myself. And instead of being fixated about the end result and how it's all going to turn out, why can't I just enjoy the process of figuring it out? I definitely have a long journey ahead of me, but I'm deciding to take the scenic route and enjoy the ride. And I know there's a lot of other things involved in becoming a successful artist, but I realized it all had to start within. My mindset, my habits, and how I show up to that version of myself who really wants to do this. So this is my way of keeping myself accountable, for making sure I get to live my purpose and live my dreams. I realized that I need to allow myself to be curious, to try new things and find joy in the process, to face my fear of failing and be okay with that and treat them as learning experiences, because that's how I'm going to grow and get to where I want to be. I know the creative path is not an easy one, and it can feel like a lonely journey, but I know I'm not the only one. If this is something that you resonate with or something that you're interested in following, stay tuned and stay human.